What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Spizzers, or Simone with the Zixers right now. But guys, make sure you like this video, you leave a comment, you subscribe, you keep rocking with me, and also check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Shop the official Simone with the Spizzers merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new fly or die tee. Crew neck, actually, for all of my Birds fans. And lastly, guys, turn your notification bells on because the videos are coming live, boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a single video or a single live stream when I do start to go live closer to the playoffs. But guys, let's get into this video today. I know I usually do a post-game video right after the game, but y'all, I was tired last night, okay? And I had a long week. I had a long life, okay? A long life. I was too tired to do a post-game video last night, and I didn't want to come and give y'all some dry heat. So I was like, let me just wait till tomorrow. And I mean, we were playing the Knicks, to be honest. Again, a team we should beat with or without James Harden. This version of the Knicks, this 2022 season, 2021, 2022 version of the Knicks is a team we should be beating regardless. So it's not like, oh, big news, we done beat the Knicks again. But there are a lot of things that we have to talk about that game last night, and then the games coming up, and just around the Eastern Conference in general. So guys, let's get right into it. First of all, just talking about the game last night, you know, we struggled in the first half. The Knicks really had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely tightened up their defense. They were our sets that we put on them last week, first game, well, not last week, earlier in the week. With James Harden, Thibodeau definitely adjusted his defense and whatnot to knock us off. And it worked. We didn't get our first lead of the game until the second half, and the frustration was showing. First of all, there was a lot of times. Now, Joel Embiid was definitely getting frustrated in the first half, just frustrated, I guess, with the team, maybe his performance, because he did have a lot of turnovers in the first half. And James Harden was getting frustrated as well. Now, like I said, we were down in the first half. We didn't get our first lead until the second half, but James Harden was playing very well, in my opinion. Everybody, I mean, it's not that Joel and James weren't playing well. It was just that the Knicks were playing better than the first time we played them. But James really carried us offensively in the first half when we were struggling. And then the team as a whole took over in the second half to get the win. But like I said, Joel was definitely visibly frustrated in the first half. His passes out of the double teams was looking like Joel in the past. But he still ended the game with a double-double. We still won by like 15 or 16 points. But there was, like I said, some things to talk about. Also, FURKAN, KORKMAZ, still very much trash. Tobias Harris got way more involved. This is the first time, this was the best game Tobias Harris has had since the James Harden era. So Tobias Harris was definitely, when James, Joel, Tyrese is off, Tobias definitely stood up as our fourth option. But still, the indecisiveness of Tobias was still there, still deciding to take a little tough 15 feet, 16 feet from the basket, little shot versus taking an open three. James set a lot of guys up in the first half. James set a lot of guys up in the first half. They just weren't knocking down their shots. There was a lot of open looks, and James was finding them, but the others just weren't knocking down their shots. And I'm sorry to call Tobias the other, but right now he's been playing like the other. And James definitely seemed him frustrated. Like, there'll be a lot of times where James will kick it out to Tobias. Tobias is wide open. Tobias doesn't take the three. Instead, he dribbles into a contested shot. That's just some G that we talking about that's got to go. And James, like, you know, dude, I set you up for a perfect look. Like, why you ain't knock down the shot? Why you try to dribble and go take a contested little floater, little mid-range shot inside the lane when I had you wide open on the perimeter for a three? The looks were looking last night. Like I said, the looks on the faces last night was telling a lot. But like I said, Tobias still showed some ugly signs. Like I said, instead of taking open looks, dribbling into a contested mid-range shot. But that was his best game offensively. He's still got to be way better for us to be a real threat for the championship. But yeah, like I said, Joel still ended with a double-double. Tyrese and James still ended 20-plus points. So, of course, like I said, our big three still did the big three things down the stretch. Somebody else we got to talk about, Paul Millsap. Paul is old. We got to stop acting like Paul Millsap isn't old. Why is he getting so much minutes? He don't have the legs anymore. There's so many younger guys on the team that could be getting minutes, and behind Joel Embiid, there's so many. Where's B-Ball Paul? Where is Charles Bassey? There's so many guys that we could be developing up instead of wasting our minutes on old head Paul Millsap, who just doesn't have it anymore. He had it in the past. He just don't have it anymore. Why is he getting so many minutes? Like, this is the time now where we're trying to glue this team together for the playoffs. So why are we wasting minutes? Why are we wasting chemistry building time on Paul Millsap? Now, hopefully the team is getting DeAndre Jordan. Like I said, we talked before, they were definitely interested in DeAndre Jordan. That deal could go down any day or it could not go down. But hopefully we get another backup 5 in here. Because Paul Millsap, and it's no shade against Paul. Everybody gets old. He's just old. He doesn't have the athletic ability anymore. But going into the playoffs, that cannot be our backup option. It can't be Paul. It just can't be Paul. But guys, like I said, that was a recap on last night. Just the things that stood out. FURKAN, KORKMAZ, and the bench has to be better. We got to figure out this backup 5 situation. Tobias needs to figure his shit out. You know what I'm saying? If you got an open shot, knock it down, bang, bang. You're supposed to be a stretch 4, stretch that G. You know what I'm saying? Okay? James, Joel, and Tyrese Maxey, of course, are still the 3 guys that are good. But everybody else needs to figure their G out. Also, Tyrese Maxey, amazing. I mean, James Harden just lets Tyrese Maxey go and do his thing, which I love. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Maxey is now on and off ball threat on offense. We've gone on and on about Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? But these other guys, they're going to figure y'all G out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Joel was visibly frustrated. I feel like Joel was frustrated more with himself. James was frustrated with those guys not knocking down their shots when they were wide open. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. But let's look a little bit ahead. First of all, another big piece of news in the East. Kevin Durant is supposed to be back tonight playing with the Nets. So Kevin Durant is supposed to debut tonight. Re-debut after his injury. Y'all, this East is a beast. Like I keep saying, this East is nothing to play around with. That's why we got to get these wins. Every game, we got to be striving to win. And I know that's the objective in any sport, any season, and any part of the season. But now we're trying to go and get the highest seed we can, which is ultimately the number 1 seed, because, y'all, this East is so tough. We don't want to be a 3 seed and then have to play a team like the freaking Celtics or the freaking Cavs in the first round, and that be a freaking first round battle. No matter who we play, it's going to be tough. All these teams in the East are tough. These are not anybody I want to play around with in the playoffs. That's why we just got to at least help ourselves and get the highest seed that we can. Hopefully get the number 1 seed so we can play a lesser team, maybe a team like, who knows what shakes out in the play-in, maybe the Hawks or the Raptors. And even then, those are 2 teams that can, nobody wants to play them because they do have the talent. And if they step up like we know and catch lightning in the bottle like we know last season, boom, out. But guys, we have a tough road ahead. These next 4 games are going to be tough. And like I said, every game freaking counts. Right now, we're in the 3 seed. The Heat are about 3 games ahead of everyone in the number 1 seed. Right now, we have the 3rd seed, but we're basically neck and neck with the Bulls, the Bucks, the Cavs, and the Celtics. Even though we're in the 3rd seed, we're only 1 game or even have an equal amount of wins with all these teams. So our 3rd seed is not even freaking safe. Depending on how things go these next couple of games, we could be bumped down to the 5 seed. That's what I'm saying. We got to go in and take all these games serious. KORKMAZ, take this G serious. Paul Millsap, take this G serious. Tobias Harris, take this G serious. Doc Rivers, take this G serious. When you think about them lineups, think about that. We are neck and neck. We're at number 3, but we are not safe. We are neck and neck with all of those teams. Like I said, Bulls, Bucks, Cavs, Celtics, and the Sixers were basically locked up. 1 game differential between us or a tiebreaker differential. So this 3 seed is not even safe. And next up on the schedule, y'all, we have the Cavs and the Heat. We have the Cavs tonight, the Heat tomorrow, a back-to-back, y'all, with the Cavs and Heat. Then we have the Bulls and the Nets. Cavs, Heat, Bulls, Nets. All 4 dangerous teams. We got to win this year. We got to win this year. We need to come away at least 3-1 in this series, but of course the ultimate goal is to come away 4-0 in this series. After that, we should have an easy win against the Magic. After we play these 4 teams, we play the Magic. That should be easy dub. But we have a back-to-back, y'all. Cavs and Heat is our back-to-back. We need to be at least 3-1 in this series, y'all. The goal is 4-0, but we can't be 2-2 in this series. We can't. This G is getting real right now. This G getting real. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rock with me. Check out the many links down below. Buy me the coffee. Shop the official Simone with the Spizzors merch collection. Turn your notification bells on. And until I talk to you guys next time. I'm going to talk to you guys tonight after the Cavs game. So turn your notification bells on. And until I see you guys tonight. Bye.